This is part 6 in my series on the Hungarian Revolution of 1848 to 1849. Now, where I left off in the last part of this series on the Hungarian Revolution, I was explaining the Battle of Pakos, but I forgot to mention one key effect that this battle caused. It indirectly caused another revolt in Vienna in October of 1848. Thus, with the revolution in Vienna happening, the Hungarians decided to take initiative and invade Austria itself in an attempt to capture the beloved city of Vienna. However, the Austrians were not going to just let the Hungarians capture Vienna. They were going to put up a fight, and what a fight they would put up. Not only was Austria able to put down the rebellion in Vienna itself, but they were able to defeat the Hungarian army and push them back into Hungary itself, following them and going along the Danube River and eventually making it to Buda and Pest, wherefrom they captured the city. Yet, Hungary wasn't going to just let the Austrians take Buda and Pest. Thus, they will launch a counteroffensive in April of 1849 and successfully push the Austrians back and besiege the many garrisons still left in the area. For this spring offensive was relatively successful for the Hungarians, yet something wasn't quite right. It turned out that in March of 1849, the Austrians actually called the Russians to come in and join in on the war to help them put down their Hungarian rebellion. Thus, by April of 1849, thousands of Russians crossed the Carpathian Mountains into Hungary itself, going in to help their allies of Austria. To say things were not looking good for the Hungarians would be an understatement, but surprisingly, Hungary would pull an upset and manage to actually hold out against the Russians, achieving mild victories against them. And now with the victories against the Austrians, it actually kind of looked like Hungary may come out on top in this rebellion. Unfortunately for the Hungarians, this didn't really turn out, as two important things would happen going into the end of April of 1849. Not only would the commander of the Hungarian military be replaced and put in the next commander in charge decided to go retake the forts of Buda and Pest rather than pushing his advantage and trying to go after Vienna once more, but the Serbians would start to go into revolt. As I'll mention in the last video, I mentioned them a little bit too early. And that's all for part 6 of this video. Make sure you watch part 7 and all the other parts in this series because they're super cool. I don't know why you wouldn't watch them. Anyways, see ya.